Background of St. Paul's Church is a historic church building in Malacca city in Malaysia that was originally built in 1521 and making it the oldest church building in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. It is located at the summit of St. Paul's Hill and today part of the Malacca Museum complex comprising the famous ruins and the statues and the other historical buildings. Statues is an Old Dutch spelling meaning city hall.
St. Paul Church was enlarged to 2 stores in 1556. Between 1567 and 1596, the Portuguese added gun turrets to the chapel and it became a fortress. In 1590, a belfry tower was added to the front of the church and it was renamed the Igreja de Madre de Dios. When the Deutsch invaded Malacca in 1641, it was badly damaged, but the complex was later repaired and renamed St. Paul Church. It was primarily used as a Protestant church for about 112 years until Christ Church was completed in 1753. After that, St. Paul Church fell into disuse under the British administration. A lighthouse was built and it eventually ended up as a storehouse for gunpowder.
It is evident from the number of tourists which are here. We can say that the people find this place really famous. First of all, it is famous. Secondly, they find it really interesting. That's why they keep on coming. And third, they recommend it to each other as well, so that people come from Malaysia, other parts of Malaysia as well, and then from other parts of the world as well, maybe Asia and Europe as well. Hi guys, good evening. This is the group number 12 and as part of our assignment, we are coming here to trip for Malacca and we are going to the St. Paul Church. Please keep up. We will show you around how the church is and everything.
Yeah, and this is Omar and this is Muneeb. We are here today in Malacca to do the video. So follow up guys and like it.
Today it's sunny, the weather's a bit hot and it's kind of windy. So we are here with our group, gonna documentation the whole church for our assignment.
And we got some background history and also interview with local or international. So
let's go inside.
Welcome guys, here we are going to do the interview with those 3 international who came here to visit Malaysia. So may you please introduce yourself?
Okay. So my name is Amy. I came from Singapore because I studied there. I originally come from France and I'm a pharmacy student.
All right. So my first question is going to be, how did you find Malacca?
How did I find?
Yes.
Well, I really like. Oh, how did I find it? Like find the location, or how do I like it?
Yeah, how do you like
it? Okay.
Okay.
No, I really like it.
Talk to the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I really like Malacca. It's a very chill city, very rich in historical content. I really liked it. Yeah.
Okay. So, what make you interested, or what did you like about this church?
Well, we were just curious about what it was going to be. Need to start again.
It's okay.
Sorry. So we're just walking around and looking for basically things to the most important historical points to see in Malacca, and we stumbled upon the church. and so that's just how we got here. And then finding out it was the first Catholic church in Southeast Asia is very interesting.
Okay, that's great information. So would you recommend others to come to visit Malacca?
Oh yeah, I would. I think it's very different from, for example, we've been to Kuala Lumpur too. It's very, it's a much smaller city. I'd say there is more rich in history and stuff. It's like different, very different. I liked it.
All right, thank you for your information. And now we're gonna start with the second one.
My name's Carolyn. I'm also from Singapore. Like I study there, but originally I'm from Italy.
Great.
And yeah, I'm an international affairs student.
So, what's the thing that make you interested about Malacca?
Like why I came here, or
Yeah.
I don't know, 'cause I've also been to Kuala Lumpur and just the city, and I really wanted to see another place which was more like smaller, more cultural, I guess, for Malaysia. And so yeah, that's why.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much. And now we're gonna start with the third one. So we have here Miss
Leah.
Leah.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, Miss Leah.
So I also study in Singapore. I study law and I'm from England.
Okay, great, Miss Leah. So, would you recommend others to come to Malaysia or specifically Malacca and this church?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because, as my friends have said, very rich in culture and history, which is really interesting to see and learn about. And it's really easy to get to. We came on a bus from Singapore and it was like 4 hours.
Oh,
So that was
okay.
good.
Great. So, for how long are you gonna stay here?
Just 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Great. Thank you so much for your information, and hope you guys enjoyed walking around Malacca.
you.
And I hope we see you again in Singapore.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm actually from Taylor's University. We're doing a small video project for Pengajian Malaysia 3. It's one of our modules. I'd like to ask you some questions.
Okay.
So how do you like Malaysia? Do you enjoy it here?
Malaysia is a very diverse country and I think it's very multicultural. That's why people should visit it and develop the nation, you know?
All right, is this your first time in Malacca City?
Yeah, first time here and I think it's quite like an old city, and we should like discover it. And you know, the like city, it has a lot of ruins such as this one, and it's really important to like look at these things and learn more about the history.
Okay, if you wanted to rate this landmark out of 10, how much would you rate it and why?
I would say it's an 8 or 9 because you know, it's preserves the history and all the buildings, and you know, these engravements in the stone. It shows a lot of history of the Christians, yeah, that were here before.
Would you recommend other people in your family to come visit this landmark?
Yeah, I believe that the indigenous cultures should be visited and the places that they've built should be preserved so that like people like us from the future can visit the past, you know?
Do you think the current government of Malaysia should take initiative to preserve these ruins for future development or future preservation?
Yeah, they should take in a lot of like measures to help preserve these lands. Otherwise, you know, the city with development, it's gonna become like a whole mass of buildings, you know, a concrete jungle, as they say. And this is a place where you can come back to find your like culture, and yeah, it's a good place.
All right, thank you for taking participation in this interview. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, so my name is Ashraf, so I'm originally from Malaysia. So how I found this place is basically through it's been a very famous place in Malaysia. So I found this place is very unique since it's a very old but yet still preserved by the Malaysian government. So it's very rich in culture. So people can come and see the true historical place of Malacca, what's the background, and then what we call it, the uniqueness of this place. So I think people from all over the world come visit here in Malacca just to visit and to see this place for real. So this is very unique, it's very old, but then the building is yet still rigid, it's still standing. So that's why I find this place is very unique.
Hello, my name is Ilzam, and this is my eldest son, Omar. We are from Kuantan, and this is actually is our first visit to this St. Paul Church in Malacca. So I think this church is very old and it's very history compared to other places. I think this is the oldest, I think, because it's built during 16 something. Sorry, I'm not sure about the date, but it's very historic and it's can remind me and also my son back to the history. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, let's start. What do you want to say?
So guys, we're done with the video.
Yes.
Now we're heading back to Banda Sunway. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video.
Please like, subscribe, and share.
And share. Bye.
Bye. And add us on Instagram and Snapchat. Yeah.